Hello and a very warm welcome to each one of you. And today we are diving into insight number 5, which says quit the rat race and practice composure. Well, before we begin, let's take a moment to reflect on our journey so far. Insight number 1 was life happens only in the present moment. Insight number 2 was pain is natural, but suffering is created by our own thoughts. Insight number 3 was we suffer because we resist reality. Insight number 4 was when we observe our thoughts, we reduce their control over us. And today we are going to take all of this one step deeper. Let me ask you something honestly. When emotions come, what happens to you? Do you control them? Or do they control you? Because most of us either suppress what we feel or get carried away by what we are feeling. And we don't know how to feel without losing ourselves. So that is exactly what we are going to read today. And let me very quickly start sharing the screen so that we can read it together. Insight number 5, quit the eternal rat race and practice composure every day. Most of us tend to use the concept of composure incorrectly. When we say it, we expect to act without expressing our emotions. Assume you are a student who receives an email in the middle of the school informing you that you have been accepted to your top choice school. You will probably want to get up right away. However, if you do, your teacher will simply tell you to keep it together. But keeping your cool does not mean you have to hide your emotions. Staying with your feelings for just long enough to let them sink in, but without developing a permanent reaction to them, is what composure entails. When it comes to maintaining composure, it's all about being mindful of your emotions. Allow yourself to fully feel them, but don't let them take hold of you permanently. It is great to bask in a well-deserved victory, but the truest test of your emotional stability is when you love past it and not get consumed by the need for more. We went ahead. Composure acts as the rest button, disconnecting the thought patterns of I am on the top of the world and I need more success at any cost. I'll repeat that. Composure acts as the reset button, disconnecting the thought pattern of I am on the top of the world and I need more success at any cost. The same goes for when we experience negative emotions, breaking the connection between I'm feeling down and I must avoid similar situation in the future. We can practice true composure by paying attention to when we are feeling particularly good or bad and then taking a brief moment to simply be with the sensation. During this time, we allow the sensation to sink in while accepting that everything is fine as it is. We don't have to start chasing the next thought in our heads right away. So, the action for today is acknowledge your feelings. Embracing your emotions is key. Instead of pushing them down, give yourself permission to fully experience them. Take a moment to be present with your feelings, whether they are joyful, angry, or heartbroken. Let them sink in and remember, it is okay to feel. But feelings can't be ignored, no matter how unjust or ungrateful they seem. We destroy ourselves when we stop feeling. If you bury your feelings within you, you become a graveyard. Hmm. These are the beautiful two sayings by different people. And so, what did you understand? What exactly is happening that we need to shift? What exactly is the core idea? Today's insight says composure is not about suppressing emotions, it is about feeling them without being controlled by them. It's so much easier to say than done. It seems very simple, but it is very, very, very powerful. Let's say you're feeling angry. तो हमारा क्या होगा? हम दो रिएक्शन देते हैं, हम दो चीजें कर सकते हैं, करते हैं नॉर्मली. आइदर यू रिएक्ट इमीडिएटली और हम उसको सप्रेस कर लेते हैं. बट व्हाट इफ वी जस्ट पॉज, feel the anger, and don't act on it immediately? That is composure. Emotion is not the problem. Losing yourself in the emotion is the problem. Imagine कि आप एक ओशन हो. ओशन के अंदर बड़े सारे वेव्स आती हैं, अप एंड डाउन, अप एंड डाउन. इमोशंस आर द वेव्स. ठीक है? Sometimes the waves are very strong, sometimes they are very calm, right? But अगर आप डीप डाउन जाओगे ना ओशन के, तो यू विल सी द ओशन रिमेन्स स्टेबल. ये ऊपर ऊपर के ही वेव्स हैं जो गुथे खा रही है. Simply be the ocean, not the wave. I would love for you to experience this today. Close your eyes and think of a recent emotion you felt strongly. As you think of the recent emotion you have felt strongly recently, now don't analyze it. Just feel it. Notice where it is in your body. Don't judge it. Don't try to change it. Now slowly open your eyes. You will realize that when you allow yourself to feel, the emotion starts losing its grip. I give an example of a guest coming to your house and you are irritated by the guest coming by at your home. The more you... So, how long does the guest stay with you depends on how much you entertain that guest. If you entertain them briefly, you let them be, you don't do much, you slightly ignore, so you will see the guest leaves very quickly. They will be done with your thing. And when you see that you are being treated so well, right, कि गेस्ट को बड़ा मजा आता है आपके घर में आके, तो you will see the guest will stay a little longer. That is exactly how emotions are. Emotions are our guests. When they come to you, how you treat them decides whether this emotion wants to revisit you sometime soon or not. Right? So if you want the emotions to start losing their grip, just let yourself feel it and do not respond to them. right? So from today, I would love for you to practice this. सबसे पहले आप pause करोगे. Then you are going to name the emotion. Then you will feel it. And then you will decide not to react immediately. For example, pause. This is anger. I can feel it, but I don't need to act on it right now. All right. So that's it for today. Over the last few days, we didn't just read a book. We have read 5 insights. We started understanding ourselves. And if you felt even a small shift, imagine what consistent practice can do. So from Monday, we are continuing this journey, 30 minutes a day maximum at 999 rupees per month. This is not about information. This is all about transformation. And because when you read alone, we can understand. But when we are together in a group of like-minded people, we actually transform. We have accountability towards each other. In this journey, you will get consistency, clarity, accountability, and I'm sure real inner shift as well. I have seen in the past that people who were procrastinating, they started taking action because we were reading a certain book together. I have seen people sharing that their communication skills have improved massively because they were given a chance to speak in the sessions. Likewise, there are multiple people who have shared reasons how, and in fact, testimonials, how this reading club has helped them. Now, these are small shifts, but the change they feel changes their life completely. And even if you choose not to continue with us, please remember this. Keep reading, keep reflecting, and keep rising. क्योंकि बढ़ेगा इंडिया तभी तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया. Yeah, you don't need to do everything. You don't just stop your growth journey. All right. Thank you so much for being with me on these 6 days. And thank you. Thank you for choosing yourself. Congratulations for contributing to your own growth by being in this space. And if you're moving ahead with us, see you on Monday at 1 p.m. And if you choose not to, then too, I'm sure you are going to hop in to have a little version of me in the next book whenever I start the next one, right? So that's it. God bless each one of you. Lots and lots and lots of love to each one of you. Mwah. Take care, stay well, and keep reading. Bye-bye.